Hi. So today we're going to talk about a very daunting looking fantasy series, but that's actually extremely easy to read and a fast, fun series to go through. It is the Dresden Files. So let's talk about the Dresden Files. One of my favorite things about these are that they're short, fast reads. So there's, as of right now, I believe it's 18 books in the series. I want to say he's pushing for a 20 book series. But what I like about it is that they're so easy to read and so fun to read, and they're taking place in this world in Chicago. Um, that's really easy to get through. Also, the audiobooks for these are fantastic. They're some of my favorite audiobooks. They're done by James Marsters, or as many of you might know him, Spike from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And he takes a couple books to kind of get into his groove, and then it's just straight heat. It's fantastic. I could not imagine anybody besides him ever being Harry Dresden. What do these do? They follow a wizard, and he's kind of the black sheep, I guess you can say, um, in this world. And he is a wizard for hire. He does stuff like find potions and spells and all this other stuff. He tries to stay away from love potions because they always turn kind of bad. He does have a spirit skull that helps guide him and teach him the ancient ways of potions and spells. And he also has a fairy godmother. I'm going to leave it at that. But it is a world that you delve into wizard stuff. You delve into demons and fae. And it stays pretty on point for the standard lore of fae. Don't trust them. Never strike a bargain. Never eat their food. Anything like that. Pretty on point. You have werewolves and vampires, and it's just an all-around good time. It's a very detective-y book series, which I really enjoy. Um, and like I said at the beginning, he is a private investigator. That's kind of his whole thing. There's a wizard council that actually do not like him whatsoever, but he just kind of proves that he needs to be there and be in this world because he is the best. But he kind of hates the fact that he's so good, I guess. He kind of has that dark, gloomy, almost that, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like he probably listened to like a bunch of Green Day back in the day. That's kind of the vibes I get from him. And one of the funniest things about these books is all of them have Harry Dresden in a hat. I'm not going to go through all of these, don't worry. Just these first few. You can't really see in that one. You can kind of see from this one. I really hope I held these up there long enough for them to focus. But every single one of these covers, there is a hat on the cover. And one of his big things in the book is that he hates wearing hats. And it's a thing with the artist for these covers and Jim Butcher that was kind of a poke fun at first, and then it just became kind of their trend, was he drew Harry Dresden in a hat for every single book. It's pretty funny. Anyway, this is one of my top tiers. My wife actually bought me the physical copies last Christmas, and then I've gone through audiobooks. I usually try to go through it at least once over the many years that I've been going through these books. So they're fun. They're good. They're happy fantasies, kind of. I lied. They're not happy fantasies. They're an exciting fantasy. It will definitely get you in the emotions for a lot of it. So yeah, if you were thinking about getting into this, or if you were trying to kind of dip your toes in the fantasy world, but all the big epics are kind of scary and kind of intimidating, I guess you can say, then this is something where I think it'd be kind of fun. And you can also use these books as fillers in between your big series, which I also do quite a bit, especially on audio. I'll go through a big series, and when I'm decompressing from that, I'll listen to this stuff again, a book or two here or there. So, yeah. Anyway, that's it. Love you. Bye.